Alright, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahweh Shai, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahweh Shai, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahweh Shai, Kal Halal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Yahweh Kakadash, double honor to the elder apostle of great militant rule well, and sincere citation to Akin that puts on the truth across the four corners of the earth to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, that the hope will elect. And salutation to the Israelite foreigner that scattered among the nation that believe in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And shalom to the sister and family that tuned into this gospel that preached around the whole world. Peace and mercy unto you, and who the world inwardly called God, his name is Yahweh, and who the world inwardly called Jesus Christ, his name is Yahweh Shai. Who the Hebrew Israelite that consists of you so-called Negro, like Native Americans, and those in line descendants go back to one of the 12 tribes of Israel, due to the scattering amongst the nations. Now it's on about the cluster of grapes that Yahweh Shai has set aside to be saved with that remnant of Israel. Alright? The 1/3, the 144, the 1/3 of Israel, along with the 144,000 men of each 12 tribe of Israel that's within the 1/3, or that cluster of grapes that is died. Alright? That haven't been destroyed, that's not wild, and that could be saved. Alright? So we start here with Isaiah 65:8. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shai, as the new wine is found in the cluster, and one saith, destroy it not, for a blessing is in it. So will I do my servant's sake, that I may not destroy them all. Right? All of Israel is not going to be destroyed. Now 2/3 of Israel going to be destroyed, as I tell you in Zechariah 13. Alright, 2 parts therein shall be cut off, but the third, you know what? Let me get that. Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. But the third part, the like of the third shall be left therein. Alright, that third part, the 1/3 is talking about Israel. I mean the remnant of Israel, the elect. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh Shai is my power. Like, only 1/3 of Israel is really the people of Yahweh Shai. Alright? Because the 2/3 doesn't acknowledge Yahweh Shai. So, therefore, they're not his people. Alright? They'll have to come back on the other side after the destruction. Back to Isaiah 65:8. Come on, man. Okay, look this up in the NOT like the brother showed us in the group chat. It's Isaiah 65:8 in the NOT, but I will not destroy them all, say the Lord Yahweh Shai. For just as good grapes are found among a cluster of bad ones, and someone will say, don't throw them all away, some of those grapes are good. Alright? And those bad grapes, the bad one or what? Or the wild grape. Alright? I had a topic for that. When will I do that? This week. Alright? About the wild grape. Those are the bad ones, the 2/3. Though I will not destroy all Israel, see? For I still have true servant there. Alright? Which is the remnant. I will preserve a remnant of the people of Israel and of Judah, which is both southern and northern kingdom, to possess my land. Those I chose will inherit it. My servant will live there. All right. And then the rest of Israel, the two-thirds will come back to the lineage, the offspring of the one-third. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Romans 9 and 27, Isaiah also cried concerning Israel, though the number of the children of Israel be at the stand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved. For he will finish the work and cut it short in righteousness, because a short work will the Lord make upon the earth. And as Isaiah said before, except the Lord establish, alright, which is not talking about the established, alright. So actually talking about the other apostle did a video on that, alright, because he had other camps trying to say that was established, but it's not, alright. It goes to Greek, Stamaos, it's the Lord of the army of Israel, as those who are under the leadership and protection of Yahweh maintain his cause in war, alright. So that what that is. Alright, to the left of a sea, we have been at the Doma, which is Sodom, alright, and been like unto Gomorrah, okay, which is a sea have been left instead of thought, okay. Then we go to Second Ezra, chapter 9, and 20. And 15, I'll start at 15. Second Ezra 9 and 15, I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved. Alright? Two-thirds is a greater number than a one-third. Like as a wave is greater than a drop. Alright? That drop is going to be saved. That wave is what's going to be destroyed. And he answered me saying, like as the field is, so is also the seed. As the flower be, such are the color also. Such as the workman is, such also the work. And as the husbandman is himself, so is his husbandry also. For it was the time of the world. And now when I prepared the world, which was not yet made, even for them to dwell in that now, live no man spake against me. For then everyone obeyed, but now the manner of them which are created in this world, that is made or corrupted by a perpetual seed, and by a law which is unsearchable, rid themselves. So I considered the world, and behold, there were peril because of the devices that were come into it. And I saw and feared it greatly, and had kept me a grape of the cluster, and a plant of a great people. Alright, and that's what when you get to Isaiah 65 and 8. Alright, that's the elect, the remnant, the one-third. Alright, like he said he kept me a grape of the cluster. Okay, let the multitude perish then, which were born in vain. So you're not that grape of that cluster. Alright, that's been set aside. You basically born in vain. So you're not part of the elect. You just been born in vain. Alright, that's why you be destroyed. It's either or nothing. And let my grape be kept in my plant, for with great labor I have made it perfect. All right. With great labor, the elect have been made perfect. All right, through Yahweh. That's pretty much it on that. Okay, that